this video, we're going to learn how to solve the STAAR Algebra 1 EOC. Before we're going to start, let's pause the video and give you a try. Alright, let's get started. Alright, when you take the STAAR, don't forget to utilize the formula set given. Number 1, which expression is equivalent to 2 times m to the 4th times 5 times m to the 8th. Alright, so basically you just take 2 times 5 first. 2 times 5 equals 10. Right, this is multiplication. So you need to eliminate a and c. Now, m to the 4 times m to the 8. Right, we have the formula a to the m times a to the n. Right, because they have the same base, you just keep the same base and you add the exponent m plus n. Alright, now this is similar. This is m to the 4 times m to the 8. Right, now you keep the same base and you add the exponent 4 plus 8. It could be 12. So the answer must be B. Alright, let's move on to the question number 2. The function f of s equals s was transformed to form g of s equals f of s minus 23. Alright, which statement is true about the graph of f of s and g? Alright, so let's see. G of s equals f of s minus 23, but f of s equals s. So basically, you just replace f of s with s right here because they're both the same. Alright, so I have g of s equal s minus 23. Now, f of s equal s, I write over here. F of s equal s. Now, the first function right here, this is the linear function, and this is the parent function of linear function. The second function right here is going to be equal s minus 23. And you see that f of s and g of s have the same slope, 1. Which is they parallel. Alright, so you need to eliminate A, right? This is not parallel. And you need to rule out B. This is not parallel. Alright, okay. Now C and D. You look at this one right here. You see that subtract 23, which is, right? The function g of s is going to be shifted down 23 units from f of s, right? So it's going to be translated 23 units down to the 8, right? So the answer must be D. This is 23 units up, right? That's wrong, alright? This is subtraction. So the answer must be D. Next one, question number 3. A graph of quadratic function is shown. What are the x-intercepts of the function? Now, x-intercepts, which is the graph meets the x-axis. Alright, another name of x-intercept is going to be zeros of the function. Okay, so you see that the graph meets the x-axis right here, 1 and 2 right here. So the answer should be negative 1, and this is should be 3. So that's it. Alright, let's move on to the number 4. An artist bought a set of 10 pen brushes that contain X small pen brushes and Y large pen brushes. Alright. The number of small pen brushes in the set was 4 times the number of large pen brushes in the set. Which system of equations can be used to find the numbers of small pen brushes and large pen brushes in the set? Okay, so they ask you what is the value of S and what's the value of Y. Okay, now they already give you the variable S small, Y large, and total is going to be 10 pen brushes. Alright, so does that mean we have the first equation S plus Y equal 10. Alright, now look at the second question right here. the number of small parentheses in the set, alright? Number of small parentheses equal s right here. Was equal 4, put 4 here, times with multiply the number of large, which is y. So the second equation s equal 4 times y. Alright, so the answer must be A. Alright, let's move on to the number 5. Which graph represents f of s equal 3 times 2/3 to the s? Okay, so you look at this one. This is called common ratio. The common ratio less than 1. This is called decay function. So how does decay function look like? It looks like this. Go down from left. Alright, if this one greater than 1, this is called growth function. So how does it look like? It goes up from left. It's gonna be like this. Alright. Now, number 3 right here. This is called y-intercept. Initial value. Y-intercept is where the graph meets the y-axis. Alright, now we look at this 2/3. So this is the decay function, so it's going down. It's going down, you need to eliminate B and D. Alright, now look at the y-intercept right here, 3. So where the graph meets the y-axis at 3. So 3 right here. So the answer must be C. This is 1, this is wrong. Alright, you can use a calculator to check your work. You hit y equal, right, 3 times 2/3 to the s, you hit graph, and it's gonna be 3 right here, 1, 2, 3 right here, and just go down from left. Alright, let's move on to the number 6. Alright, for quadratic function, the solution to the equation f of s equals 0 at s equals 7/5 and s equals negative 2/3. Which function could represent f? Alright, it's the same thing as we need to find the 0 of the function. Alright, now you have two different ways to solve this one. The first way, you use a calculator. You put each of this function on the calculator and you find solution. Alright, so let's see. Y equal, now I put this one, 14s squared plus 11s minus 15. Alright, you hit graph. Alright, you hit graph. Now you need to find 2 0 right here. You see that? You hit second tray. Number 2. Alright, now you move your cursor to the left of the 0. Right here. This is your 0 right here. And this is to the left, you hit enter. Now you move your cursor to the right, you hit enter. And you move your cursor to the middle, you hit enter. And then the first 0 is going to be negative 1/3. Negative 1/3. So you see that this is 7/5 and negative 2/3. So this is not the right answer. Let's move on to B. 15s squared, right? 15s squared minus 11s. Minus 11s. Minus 14. Alright, you hit graph. Now same thing. You hit second trace. Number 2, 0. Alright, move your cursor to the left. Of 0, hit enter. Move down, hit enter. Move to the middle, hit enter. It's going to be negative 0.666, which means negative 2/3. Right? So it's right here. That's pretty good. Let's check this, the right one. You hit second trace again. Second trade. Number 2, 0. Now you move your cursor to the right here. Right. This is the 0 right here. Right. You need to move your cursor to the left of 0. So you hit enter. You move your cursor to the right. You hit enter. You move your cursor to the middle. You hit enter. It's gonna be 1 4. 1 4 which means 7 over 5. So this is the right answer. So the answer must be B. Alright. Second way, you use the factor method to solve equation. Okay. So I use S method right here. Now I check B. Right here I put A times C. This here I put B. Now I need to find AC. So A equal 15, C equal to negative 14. So A times C, 15 times negative 14 should be equal negative 210. B, negative 11. Alright, so you need to find two integers that multiply equal negative 210 and add up to negative 11. It should be negative 21 and 10. Alright, so basically this one is going to be equal what? When you factor, it's going to be S minus 21 times S plus 10. Alright, but it's not done yet. You need to divide this constant by 15 right here, 8 right here. Divide by 15. Divide by 15. And you simplify. So it should be S minus 21, 15 divide the top and bottom by 3. So it should be 7 over 5. Times S 10, 15. It's going to be divide the top and bottom by 5. So it could be 2/3. And then let this one equal 0. And you let each of this one equal 0. S minus 7 over 5 equal 0. Add 7 over 5 both sides. So it could be 7 over 5 right here. S plus 2/3 equal 0. Subtract 2/3 both sides. So S equal negative 2/3. This is the answer right here. So the answer must be B. Alright. A store manager adjusts the price of an item each week that the item goes unsold. The price of the unsold items in dollars after S quiz can be modeled by the exponential function f(s) equal 320 times 0.90 to the S. Select one correct answer in each box to complete each sentence. The initial price of the item before the store manager made any adjustment was, so look, initial price. Alright, we did that before. We did in the question number 2, I believe so. So we have the function, exponential function is going to be y equal a times b to the s. Alright, the value of a, this is initial value. The y-intercept. Value of b right here. This is called common ratio. Now, if it's greater than 1, this could be approach function. If it's less than 1, it could be decay. Alright, so look at this one. Initial price must be 320, so the answer must be B. The price of the item increase of the, because this, look at this one, this is 0.9 less than 1, so it should be decreased at a rate of how much? 10%. Right? Because you only have 0.9 left. Alright, so it's going to be decreased 10% each week. It's going to be like this. 320 times 1 minus 0.10 to the S right here. So that's why we got 10%. Alright, let's move on to number 8. So we need to simplify the radical. So 75 right here. Which expression is equivalent to root 75? Okay. So basically you need to factor 75. You learn from 6th grade. Okay. So 75. Now you need to divide. In order to factor 75, you need to divide 75 by prime numbers. Okay. The first prime number is 2. And then next one 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 30, 1, etc. Okay. Now, you divide by 2, right? This is not divisible by 2, so you skip 2. Divide by 3, let's see. Divide by 3 is going to be 25. And then 25 you cannot divide by 3, so it goes out. Divide by 5. It's going to be 5. Alright, so 75 equal 3 times 5 times 5. Okay? So root 75 I rewrite as 1 equal root 3 times 5 times 5. Okay? Equal root 3 times 5 square. Alright? And then it's going to be root 3 times root 5 square. Now remember, root 5 square is going to be equal 5. So 5 root 3. Alright, 5 root 3, so the answer must be 8. Alright, number 9. A fish tank is being drained at a constant rate. The graph shows the linear relationship between the volume of water in the fish tank in liters and the time in minutes the tank has been draining. Which value best represents the rate of change of the volume of water in the fish tank with respect to time? Okay, now here's the trick. Christmas tree trick. The graph going up, the slope is positive. The graph going down, the slope is negative. The horizontal line slope equals 0. The vertical line, the slope is undefined. Alright, you see that the graph going down, it should be negative. So you need to eliminate B and D. Alright, now you need to find radius of change, right? Pick a point right here. And a point on the corner of little square right here. Find rise over run. Alright, slope equal rise over run. Now, from this point, how do I get to this point? I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go down 6, so it should be negative, right? Because I go down. Rise, if you go up, positive. You go down, negative. Run, go to the right, positive. Go to the left, negative. Right? So you go down 6, but you need to be careful the scale right here, negative 60. Now you go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go to the 5 times, right? So it should be positive. Go to the right, positive. Now it's going to be 10. You see that? 10. So negative 60 divided by 10 is going to be negative 6. So the answer must be 8. Move on to number 10. What is the solution set for this one? 12 minus 4w greater than 2 times w minus 18. Alright, you just distribute this one. Alright, so we have 12 minus 4w greater than 2w minus 36. Alright, now remember variable on the left, constant on the right. Keep that in mind. Alright, so I subtract 2w both sides. So I have 12 minus 6w greater than this one cancel out, minus 36. Now the constant should be on the right, so I subtract 12 both sides. This and this cancel out. I have negative 6w greater than negative 48. Now, I need to divide both sides by negative 6. When you multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number, you must script the inequality symbol. So this greater than becomes less than. This and this cancel out. W less than negative 48 divided by negative 6. It should be 8. Now, use the triangle trick right here. This is negative side, this negative side, this is a positive side. Negative, cross it out. Negative, cross it out. The answer is positive. Positive 8. Alright, so W less than 8. The answer must be C. Alright, move on to the number 11. What are two factors of this? Select two correct answers. Now use S method, factor this one out. Alright, this is A equal 2, B equal 1, and C equal negative 15. Right, you put AC right here. AC equal 2 times negative 15, it should be negative 30. B equal 1, you put 1 right here. Now you need to find two integers, multiply equal negative 30, add up to 1. So it should be 6 and negative 5. Alright, so you need to write S times S blank. Blank right here, blank right here. You need to put 6 right here, plus 6. Right, this is plus 6. Minus 5, put minus 5 right here. Now, since A equal 2, you need to divide constant by 2. Divide constant by 2. Alright, you simplify. S plus 3. And this is negative 5 over 2. You cannot simplify, you multiply this one. So it turns out to be 2s minus 5. Alright, so s plus 3, this is the answer right here. And 2s minus 5, the answer right here. This wrong. Alright, let's move on to number 12. A part of the quadratic function is graphed on the grid. What is the domain of the part of the function shown? Alright, domain, which means we talk about the s value, right? S value only. Alright, so look at the x-axis right here. It's go from left to right. Alright, you just draw the vertical lines until the vertical line meets the graph, right? If you draw right here, it doesn't meet the graph. So you just move from left to right until it's right here. It's right here. So this is the first meet, right? Right here. So it's going to be negative 1. You see that? So S from negative 1 all the way to the right. You see that? If you keep drawing the vertical line, it still meets the graph, right? And this guy keep going forever. And then you can draw a vertical line right here. You see that? So every single time you have the S value right here. Alright, so because the graph is continuous, you see that? So it should be you could have decimal number right here, right? Alright, so let's see. All real number greater than or equal to negative 1. Yes, this is the right answer. All real number greater than or equal to, because you see the closed circle right here, which means you accept negative 1. All real number greater than or equal to 1. This is wrong. This should be negative 1, right? All real number, this is wrong too, because you cannot take any value on the left hand side right here. You can't. Right, there is no value right here. All real number greater than or less than or equal to 5. No, because you see the arrow right here, the graph keep going forever. So this is wrong. Alright, number 13. The graph of linear function is shown on the coordinate plane. Which function best represents the relationship shown in a graph? Alright, you have many different ways to solve this one. Right, so I just, the best way is you solve from the graph, right? So you have the slope intercept from y equal ms plus b. Now you need to find m and b. M which means slope, right? So basically, you pick 2 points on the graph, right? The first point right here, the second point right here. You find rise over run, right? Slope equal rise over run. Right, go up, positive. Go down, negative. Positive, negative. Range, go to the right, positive. Go to the left, negative. Alright, now I start from here. I go down 2 units, so it could be negative 2. And then I go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be negative 4. So the slope should be 1/2. Right? So look at the answer choice right here. I will eliminate A and B. I use the Christmas tree trick. Right? Now next one. B, which means the y-intercept. This is y-intercept. Y-intercept where the graph meets the y-axis. They meet right here, 2. So B equals 2. So the equation should be y equal 1/2 s plus 2. So look at the answer choice right here. The answer must be D. Okay? Or you use a graphing calculator. You put this on the calculator. You will see this. Only this one match this one. But make sure you be careful. Number 14. Which statement about f of s equals 12s squared minus 30s plus 27 is true? Alright, so you just factor this one. So I have 12s squared minus 36s plus 27. Right, and I observe that I have 3 as a common factor. So I have factor 3 out. So it could be 4s squared minus 12s plus 9. Alright, so I observe that 4s squared, right? I take square root of 4, it could be 2. Square root of s squared, it could be 2s. Alright, this is square root of 9, it could be 3. Right, now I copy the same thing down right here. Now I multiply this one. Multiply this one. I multiply this one, 2s times 3, it could be 6s. I multiply this one, it could be 6s. I'm going to add them up, it could be exactly 12s. So I have complete square. So it turns out to be 3 times 2s. And then this is 3. Close parenthesis square. Now, this subtraction sign over here, you print it over here. If it's minus sign, this is minus sign. If it's a positive sign, this must be positive sign. Alright. Now, we need to find the zeros, which means you let this one equals 0. So I have 3 times 2s minus 3 square equal 0. I divide both sides by 3, so I have 2s minus 3 altogether square equal 0. And then this guy square equal 0, I only need this guy equal 0. And then solve two-step equation. So it can be 2s equal 3. S equal 3 half. Alright, so my answers must be... Alright, so I need to cross out this one. The only 0 is could be 3 half, so it could be right here. And this is exactly this one right here. So the answer must be D. Move on to the number 15. The graph of a linear function is shown. What are the slope and the y-intercept that best represent the linear function? The slope, pick a point right here. Pick the point right here. Okay. Slope equal rise over run. Count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be negative 4 because it go down. And it's 1, 2. Go to the left, 2. So it's going to be negative 2. So the slope should be 2. And the y-intercept is where the graph meets the y-axis, so it should be negative 4. So B equal negative 4. Alright. Now slope equal 2. 2 which means E. And the y-intercept equal negative 4. Negative 4 which means A. Alright, let's move on to the number 16. Which expression is equivalent to z plus 5 times z squared minus 4z plus 6? Alright, you can either use FOIL method or box method, but box method is strongly recommended. Okay, so use box method. Alright, right here I put y, and this is plus 5, so this is plus 5, I put 5. This is y square, put y square. This is minus 4z, I put minus 4z here. This is 6, I put 6 right here. Alright, now I just multiply each of them. Y times y square is going to be y cubed. Y times negative 4z is going to be negative 4z squared. Y times 6 is going to be 6z. 5 times y squared is going to be 5y squared. 5 times negative 4z is going to be negative 20z. 5 times 6 is going to be 30. Now you just combine like terms and you're done. Y cubed. Y cubed. You see that? You have z cubed right here. And you need to eliminate b and d. 5z and negative 4z, it could be z squared. So z squared, the answer must be C. This is 5z squared, so that's wrong. Negative 20z plus 6z, it could be negative 14z. Yes, it's right here. 30 right here, so the answer must be C. Number 17. The graph of a quadratic function is shown on a grid. Which statement is best supported by the graph? Okay, the function has a 0 axis. A 0 axis? No. 0 right here, negative 6 and 0. You see that? So the answer A is wrong. The minimum value of the function is 9. No, because this is the maximum. Keep in mind the minimum right here. The graph going upwards, this is the minimum. The graph going downward, this is the maximum. Wrong. The vertex of the graph is 9, negative 3. Now, x equal 9. No, x equal negative 3 right here. Y equal 9, so this is wrong. The equation of the axis of symmetry of the graph is x equal negative 3. Yes, x equal negative 3 right here. So you just draw a straight line. This equals axis of symmetry. Alright, keep in mind the Christmas tree trick right here. The graph going like this, y equal ms plus b. This is y equal ms plus b. Now, the horizontal line, y equal y-intercept. There is no s. This is s equal s-intercept. The vertical line. S equal negative 3. Negative 3 is the s-intercept. So s equal negative 3 right here. S equal negative 3. This is a vertical line. So the answer must be D. Number 18. New house are being built in a neighborhood. The table shows the exponential change in the number of houses in the neighborhood over the last 6 years. Which exponential function best model the data? Alright, just bring up the calculator. Hit start, add it, and 1 right here. Put the value 1 to 6. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now add to 27, 35, 45. 27, 35, 45, 68, 93, and 124. And you just hit start again. Go to count. Alright, you need to go down until you see 0 exponential function right here. Exponential, because this question asks you to do exponential function. Hit enter. Go down to STAAR red. Hit vars, y vars, function y1. Hit enter, enter one more time. The answer is right here. Y equal a times b to the s. A equal 18 point something. B equal 1.3 something. Okay, so you look at this one. Now you need to write it. A equal 18 point something right here. 18.9. Yeah, right. B 1.36. Drive it to 1.4. So the answer must be C. Alright, number 19. What is the solution to 10 minus 3 times m minus 5 times 2 times 5 minus m. Alright, so just distribute this one. Alright, so we have to what? 10, rewrite 10. Negative 3 times m, distribute this. Negative 3 times m is going to be negative 3m. Negative 3 times negative 5 is going to be plus 15. Equal. Distribute this. Distribute it. 2 times 5 is going to be 10. 2 times negative m is going to be negative 2m. Alright. Now 10 plus 15 is going to be 25 minus 3m. Equal 10 minus 2m. Basically, I just add 2m both sides. (25) minus m equal 10. This and this cancel out. Right? Subtract 25 both sides. This and this gone. Negative m equal 10 minus 25 is going to be negative 15. Multiply both sides by negative 1. So m equal 15. This is the answer. Now, second way. Here's y equal. Look at this one. Both y1 equal this one. y2 equal this one. So it can be 10 minus 3 times s minus 5. Alright. Now y2. 2 parentheses 5 minus s. And then you just hit graph. Alright, you need to adjust the window. Subtract. It's the mix right here. Alright, now I hit second trace. Intersection number 5 right here. And I hit enter 3 times. S equal 15 right here. Number 20. Which value represents the rate of change of y with respect to s for this function? Alright, we need to find the rate of change. Move it to the right. So how do we do it? Subtract 2 over 5 s both sides. So this and this cancel out. You have negative 4 over 7 y equal negative 2 fifths s plus 3 half. Alright, now we need to cancel out this one. So basically we need to multiply both sides by its reciprocal. So multiply both sides by negative 7 over 4. Right, 7 over 4 negative right here. So this and this cancel out, this and this cancel out, this and this 1. So y equal, now, negative 2 over 5 times negative 7 over 4. Put it on the side right here. Okay, 2 and 4 right here cancel out. We have 2 right here. So negative 1 times negative 7 is going to be 7. 7 over 5 times 2 it could be 10. So it's 7 over 10 s. And this one, 7 times 3 it could be 21. And if you have negative 1 right here, so negative 21 over 8. Right? So the slope should be 7 over 10. So the answer must be D. Number 21. A system of linear equation is shown. What is the value of s in the solution to the system of equation? Alright, they ask you the value of s only. Okay? Alright, now you need to solve it. So basically you just subtract. Right? Because you see s right here, we use the elimination method. Subtract it. Alright? So this and this cancel out. Negative 3y subtract negative 2y. It's going to be negative y. Equal 7 minus 2, it could be 5. Multiply both sides by negative 1, so y equal negative 5. Y equal negative 5, substitute back over here. you solve for s. So s minus 3 times negative 5 equal 7. S plus 15 equal 7. Subtract 15 both sides. S equal negative 8. This is the answer. Alright, number 22. A shipping company started with 40 employees. So this is initial value. The number of employees at a shipping company increased. Tells us this is a growth function at a rate of 7.5% each year. Which function can be used to model the number of employees FOS at the shipping company after X years? Alright, so you have the growth function is going to be y FOS. Okay, FOS equal a times 1 plus r to the s right here. Alright, this is the growth rate. Alright, growth rate 7.5%. So you need to convert this one to decimal number. So it should be 0.075. Alright, so this is r. Alright, now you substitute value. A equal 40 times 1 plus 0.075 to the s. So it could be 40 times 1.075 to the s. The answer must be B. It's wrong. Number 23. The graph of 3x minus y equal 1 is shown on the grid. Which points are in the solution set of this one? Alright, now we need to graph this one first. So we need to convert this one to the slope-intercept form. Alright, so I need to subtract 3x both sides. So I have negative y greater than or equal to negative 3x plus 1. Now I need to solve for y and multiply both sides by negative 1. And I need to switch inequality symbol. So y less than or equal to 3x minus 1. Alright, so I graph it. This is 3x minus 1 right here. Okay, now I pick a point 0, 0 right here. I substitute over here. Alright, 0 less than, because x equal 0, y equal 0. So y equal 0, s equal 0, 0 times 3, it could be 0 minus 1. So 0 less than or equal to negative 1. This is false. If it's false, I need to shade this one, the opposite one. This is my solution. If it's true, I'm going to shade the region that containing the point. Alright, I shade this one. This is my solution. Alright, so the point right here should be solution. Now, because I have the equal sign, right? So this should be the solid side. So this is also solution. So this point, and this point are your solution. Okay. Which points are in the solution set? Okay, 3 correct circle. Okay, so this is 3. The first circle right here, the second circle right here, the third circle right here, the solution. Done. Now let's move on to number 24. A sequence can be generated by using the equation shown, where a1 equals 5, n is a whole number greater than 1, and then an equals negative 3 plus a n minus 1. So n right here, this is the next term. This is the previous term. Alright, the previous term. Okay, so the next term equals negative 3 plus the previous term. Okay, now you have the first term a1 equals 5. a1 equals 5. Now you need to find a2. a2 equals the previous term, which means a1 minus 3 right here. So it should be 5 minus 3, it should be 2. a3, 2 minus 3, right? 2 minus 3, it should be negative 1. A4, negative 1 minus 3 should be negative 4. And you keep going, okay? So 5, 2, negative 1, negative 4. The answer must be B. Number 25. A football player sprinted a constant rate. The part of the linear function shown represents the distance the football player sprinted in yards. Why? As a function of the time in seconds. X. What is the range of the function for this situation? The range would mean y value. Okay? So when we see x value, cross it out. This guy gone. Alright, now you see that it starts from here and end up right here. Y, draw a horizontal line, 80. This horizontal line is 0. So you see that the closed circle, which means you accept the number right here, accept the 80. You need to accept the 0 too. So it should be 0 to 80 between this and this. This is your range. 0 to 80. 0 to 80 is right here. This row. Alright, which expression is a factor of negative 6s squared minus 19s plus 20? So you have two different ways to solve this problem. You either take this one, you divide by each of this one. Okay, so that's one to take longer. The second way, you just factor this one. Okay, I chose the second way. Alright, a equal negative 6, b equal negative 19, and c equal 20. I put ac right here. A times c, it could be negative 6 times 20. It could be negative 120. b equal negative 19. I need to find two integers multiply equal negative 120 add up to negative 19, which is negative 24 and 5. Alright, so I have what? S blank. S blank. Alright, I need to put negative 24 over here, minus 24, and it's a plus 5. Alright, next one, a equal negative 6, I divide this one by negative 6, negative 6. Alright, simplify, s plus 4, and then negative 6, this one cannot simplify, so you multiply this one, this will be negative 6 s plus 5. Alright, so basically I just factor negative 6, the negative sign out right here. Factor negative 1 out, so it should be s plus 4. I factor negative 1 out, so it should be this one become positive, which means 6s, this one become negative, 6s minus 5. So the answer must be B. Number 27. The function f of s equal s squared was transformed to create the function f of g of s equal f of s minus 2 plus 5. Complete the sentence about this transformation. Select one correct answer in each box to complete the sentence. Okay. Now, this is the vertex form. So you have the bedroom function. It could be f of s equal s squared. Alright. And then g of s equal f of s minus 2. Look, f of s equal s squared, and f of s minus 2, it should be parenthesis s minus 2 squared plus 5, like that. Okay. Alright, now you have the formula, the vertex form. You have y equal s minus h squared plus k. Alright. If you see that, the formula right here, the subtraction side right here, don't worry about subtraction side, look at this one only. H greater than 0, right, is move to the right. H less than 0 is shift to the left. K greater than 0, move up. K less than 0, move down. Alright. Now you look at this one right here. s minus 2. Okay, you need to flip the sign to find h. So h equal 2. K equal 5. H equal 2. Greater than 0 is move to the right. K equal 5. Greater than 0, move up. So the graph of f is translated 2 units to the right. Right here. And 5 units up. 5 units up right here. Number 28. Which expression is equivalent to s to the negative 6 y to the 4 over s to the third y for all value of s and y where the expression is defined? Alright, we just simplify this. A to the m over a to the n equal a to the m minus n. Alright, now s right here. S to the negative 6 over s to the third. Right, you just write the same base as negative 6 minus 3 equal s to the negative 9. Now keep in mind a to the negative n. If you want to make the exponent become positive, so you just flip a 1 over a to the n. Alright, so this one becomes 1 over s to the 9. Alright, next one, y to the 4 over y. Y, which means y to the first. So y to the 4 minus 1. Y to the third. Okay, so if you multiply this one, so y to the third times 1 over s to the 9. It's going to be y to the third over s to the 9. The answer A. Number 29. The table of order pairs represents some points on the graphs of two lines. Which system of equation is represented by the two lines? Alright, you have two different ways to do it. You either use a calculator or you just substitute each of these points into each of these equations right here. And if both sides equal, that's the right answer. Okay, but I use a calculator. Alright, now the first table right here, and hit start, edit. Now F1, I need to clear the table. Alright, negative 1, 1, 5. This one, negative 12, negative 2, 18. Hit start, count, because it's a linear function, so it should be number 4. Go down to STAAR regression, hit vars, y vars, function y1, enter, calculate. So y equal 5s minus 7. Y equal 5s minus 7 for the first table. Y 5s minus, yeah, this could be right. This could be right. This wrong. This wrong. Right. Now second table. Same thing. Hit start again. Edit. Right. The first. Negative 1, 2, 6. Negative 1, 2, 6. Now the second column. 16, 4, negative 12. Now hit start. Go to count. Number 4. Go to STAAR regression. Hit vars, y vars, function y1, hit calculate, enter. Y equal negative 4, s plus 12. Y equal negative 4, s plus 12. Okay. Now you look at this one, it can be the standard form. So you need to convert it to standard form. Okay, the second equation. The standard form is going to be as plus by equal c. Alright, so I add for s both sides. So it should be 4s plus y equal, this and this cancel out, equal 12. 4s plus y equal 12, so the answer must be B. This wrong. Number 30. A function is shown f of s equal to 5 s minus 25 squared plus 13. What is the range of the function? Alright, so range, which means the y value. Alright. Alright, you look at this one. You have two different ways to do it. You either use a calculator or I don't need to use a calculator. I know that s minus 25. A square of any number should be greater than or equal to 0. Right? So s minus 25 square always greater than or equal to 0. Now I multiply both sides by 2/5. Right? So 2/5 times s minus 25 square always greater than or equal to 0. Now I need to add 13 both sides. So I have 2/5 times s minus 25 square plus 13 greater than or equal to 13. Now the left hand side is actually f of s. So it could be f of s greater than or equal to 13. So it should be from 13 all the way up. Or remember, greater than or equal to 13. So the answer must be D. This wrong. Now second way, I use the calculator. So look at this one. I hit y equal. Now I need to clear this one. So y equal 2/5. 2/5 parenthesis s minus 25 square plus 13. And I just hit graph. Okay, I need to adjust the window. 40. Oh, it's right here. Right, it's right here. So you see that if you look at this one, you see the minimum point right here. Right? So if you project down to the y-axis, it should be right here. So basically you just find the minimum. Alright, so right here, you move your cursor to the left of the minimum, you hit enter. You move your cursor to the right of the minimum, you hit enter. You move your cursor to the middle, you hit enter. It's going to be 13 right here, y equal 13. So 13 all the way up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.